Okay, hey guys. So today we're going to look at basic castle layout. You can lay it out any way you want, but there's some things that you need to understand to help you get the best layout, and there's a pretty common way to lay things out. So to start with, we're going to look at farms. You don't need many farms. You don't need any but the one farm really, because your upkeep will always be higher than your food production. Like there's very little you can do to avoid it, like I said in the video on where to give your talent points. So, so you would prefer, it's much better to have more of these other resources being produced than to have all of these being farms and like one of each other resource. Because that will probably, if you get a really good army, it probably still won't, but it might just cover the cost of upkeep. And if your food hits zero, like mine has, as you can see, if you look in my barracks, my troop number doesn't go down. It doesn't matter. So you'll collect your food either from gathering or from grants. Grants are just in your bag. If you look at resources, you can see food grants. I have lots of them. They're easy to get. The game gives you plenty, so you don't have to worry too much about that. The next thing you look at is barracks. You don't need many barracks either. I like to train 2,000 troops at a time minimum, so I have 2 barracks. I originally had 3, but I got rid of one because it wasn't doing much. Because the thing is, 2,000 troops still gets you pretty close. With T3s, it gets me to 10 hours, and with T2s, it gets me to 6 hours. So it's still a long time you have to wait anyways, and if you're not going on every 6 hours, I don't know, you're probably not very far along, and you're probably not going to get all that far. So you want a lot of manners, more manners than infirmaries usually, if you're still working on building your army, because infirmaries just heal troops, and they just increase the number of troops you can heal. Once you get them to 25, they increase your army's max HP, which is nice. While manners, on top of producing gold, they also increase your training speed. And this number is compounded through the number of manners you have. So for every 20 level 20 manner it had, it would decrease training time by it would increase the training time decrease by 12%. It's weird how it works. They don't want you to decrease the time too quickly or too much. Okay. So that's usually the setup. You want to have one farm, 1 or 2 barracks, mostly manors, and the rest of them infirmaries. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 infirmaries, and that will actually currently cover my troops because my troop count's a little bit low right now. As you can see, I'm only at 78. Okay. I want to help because you have to help everyone grow better. And that's basically it. I'm trying, when you're growing, it's better to try to get at least one of every building up to castle level before you go up, or you're going to be doing a lot of catch up. And depending on how you want to play, whether or not you upgrade these buildings much is up to you. Manners, if you want to really build up your army, if you're in that stage, you definitely want to get your manners up. If you really need to grow quickly and need more resources, you'd upgrade your resources more. I have enough in my bag and from gathering that I don't worry too much about resources anymore, so I currently just kind of upgrade my bag. I don't care too much about these, they don't do much for me. I'll upgrade them when I get to C25. Okay, so that's just the basic layout. So 1 or 2 barracks, 1 farm, and a lot of other resources, a lot of manors, and a few infirmaries. That's all I have to say for this video.